Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. Dollar yen, the analysis yesterday was a little bumpy, but it was right. A little bit irrationally exuberant yesterday at 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Today is 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, January 30th, 2025. And sterling yen was a tough one yesterday for me because I did get short, and I was out of the money for about 5 hours, 6 hours, and it turned around for me at the end of the day and actually into today. It actually surpassed the target that I thought it was going to go to. I thought we were going to 192. The figure. We're down an extra, say, 50 points or so. So where do we stand now at dollar yen? Well, let's clear some stuff up because we broke through all levels. Our resistance levels will reset if we start to move back up. But let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Basically, we're coming to a very important support point at 153.75. If dollar yen right now has to get over like 154.71 now to show any type of consolidation strength. If it gets over this 154.71, it's going to it should definitely. I should never say that. It's basically going to start to track up into this range here again. Now, if it breaks to 153.74, we're on our way to 153, like 15-ish, 153.15. Let's get out of the drawing mode. Let's go 153.15. And we got the 152.84. Remember, in the past video, I told you that 154.50 or 154.40 was a really important point. That if we broke it, all the weight of the of the upward leg was kind of leaning on it. So if we're doing just market geometry, we could take the recent high 158 against 154. It's 400 points. So dollar yen's targeting around 150. If we're using market geometry. Of course, markets don't just work like that. They go up and down, thank God, so that we have some ability to make money. But right now, dollar yen stands as well. It's bearish, but I'm cautiously. But I've been a dollar yen bull, and it's been bullshit. But I didn't stand in the way of a freight train, so I'm still looking at it with a curious eye as to maybe a potential bullish run, but it's not happening. So just going with what the market's telling me. So the market's always right. So point today to watch is that 153.75 level. That should be a decent support. Maybe we'd bounce up, like to 154.30-ish, something like that. And also, it needs to break above 154.71 to show us really any type of kind of consolidation strength, Not so much a reversal strength, consolidation strength. Okay, let's go over to sterling dollar. This one has basically been pinned now, same as yesterday. It's in between these two levels right here. Look at how it hit resistance perfectly up at the 63 level. It didn't really do much. I mean, it's trading now at 30. It's not like, hey, listen, if I would, I didn't do it, but I don't mind 30 points. You know what I mean? It's not a bad short-term trade. Sell at 60, stop loss 70. You collect them back at 35 or something. That's not so bad. I mean, it's a short-term trade, but cable has been basically stable. It's still neutral to slightly bearish. It hasn't really changed its tone yet. It really needs to get above like 125, 50 in order to say, hey, we got the 127 target, up top. So as it stands right now, it's got to hold above 123.97. If we could do that, it's probably going to just stay within the range. Maybe we could get a slight creep up above the 60 level, scare people out. I don't know. I mean, really, I don't have a good idea in sterling dollar itself. I'll tell you, it's annoying when I was short sterling yen, and that currency was just stuck. Wasn't going down, and dollar yen wasn't doing what I wanted to do at the time, which was I needed dollar yen to go down because I was long the yen through the cross, or I needed cable. I thought cable was the one that was going to go down, so that's why I like trading the cross. I mean, I could put one against the other, and really, I could be wrong about one component, but still be right with the cross. That's why I'm a big cross trader, because when you're just taking bets on one currency, it's a little bit more difficult. But when you can strategically plan with a cross trade, you're better off, and you got to understand the components of the cross. So let's go over to good old sterling yen. This was the one. Okay, so yesterday I had a great trade. Got short at 194.26 and had my stop loss at 194.43. I actually, it's going to sound like BS, but I had a target at 192.15. But I closed everything down at 192.40 and 192.50. I moved my stop down at 193.83. I should have just left it. I was in the money. I should have just left it, but I didn't. I mean, I was mentally battered because my first trade was I went short at 194.12, stop loss 19. Now it went in the money, and I should have moved my stop to break even, but I wanted to give it some room to breathe. Then it went to, my stop was 194.33, taken out by 3 ticks at the end of the day, close to the end of the day. My trading system still said, it's still a short. So I said, all right, I put my stop, if I'm going for, 80, 100 points, I got to give it a little bit more room to breathe. So I went short at 26, put a stop at, I'm going to stop above the highs at 43. And then that one worked out. So anyway, what do we stand right now? Well, sterling yen, there's a main support point at really way down here at 190, 189. It's actually the 190. Now we're quite a distance away, 150 points, but really it's not. In this marketplace, it's not. It could just fall right out of bed. But this is a 6-hour chart. Let me go to a 4-hour chart, or we can even go to a 1-hour chart. So we got support at 190. That's quite a distance away for a 1-hour chart. A lot of wood to chop. So as it stands right now, it's got to get above 192.15. That's an old level that was a support that's now become resistance. So let's go. Let's be a little bit. Let's go 192.20. It needs to recover through 192.20 to show any type of strength to get back up to, say, 190, 192. 75, 80, like that. Right now, it's it's on the path probably to let's see what we got. Sterling yen. We got anything closer? Whew. Well, I got support 190.50 and then 190 the figure. I gotta do a quick calculation here. 191, 192. 191.12. Right there is the first. That's really what it's targeting right now. And like I said, it needs to get over 192.20, potentially get back up to 192.70, and maybe by, like, say, Monday or Tuesday, something like this, back up into here. If not, we're going to be tracking down, breaking this, going towards this lower level here, and then that all-important point of 189.32, and I'll keep you posted on that. So let's go over to Euro Yen. Euro Yen broke the support point 161.02. Now we're heading towards 160.07. Right now, it needs to get over 161.02 in order to show any type of strength. So there we have the currencies in 11 minutes. Please, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Also, please leave some comments for me. Don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss any of my all-important information. And remember, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.